So anyway, people, how you going today? Video phone. So I am in Japan now, and it's a beautiful holiday. But there's one downside if you're actually going to go to Japan. Like, as we know, people around the world are learning English because it's viewed by people as an international language, which it is. Because here I've seen different tourists from different countries. They're mainly from Korea and Taiwan, and there's a few from China, but they usually communicate with each other in English. I would say Mandarin's probably the second one, but mainly English. And there were a few like, I think it was a Korean, a Japanese, and someone from Brazil, and they were talking to each other in English because they didn't understand each other's first language. But in Japan, not many people actually speak English. They probably have grasps of words like yes, no, or just basic sentences like "Nori God," "We know God," "We know God." They say something like that, so they have a very heavy accent, but they don't really speak English. But that is not actually a real problem, because I did download an app in which you can take photos of Japanese writing and it can translate it, and also you can download a voice translation app so you can speak in English like I do, and it'll translate it into Japanese and it will speak it for you. So there's two ways you can actually get around that without learning Japanese. But basically, I would say at the start Japanese will be hard to learn, but it will get easier, and it's a lot easier than Cantonese in that it doesn't actually have tones, but it does have various other more complex things that we don't have in English. So let's have a look at the hotel. So we've only got buildings around. As you can see, there's the aircraft because the airport's very close by, and I'm actually going home today. But I quite like Japan in the way they live. Yeah, the houses are smaller, but I'd say all the technology is pretty much the same as Australia. Probably a little bit more advanced because their toilets have warmers. They also have jets that squirt water up to your backside, and they have two for females, which actually cleans you, which is actually more advanced than in Australia and Hong Kong. It's quite good. Yeah. So, if you're going to come to Japan, learn some Japanese basic phrases. I should have done that at first. All I know is how to say "Toe wa desu." Oh, I can't remember now. "Toe wa desu deka," or something like that. Anyway, where's the toilet? And arigato, which is thank you. Arigato gozaimasu. No, I don't know Japanese, so that's embarrassing. But they don't mind. They're very polite people. They're not as impolite as the Chinese. The Taiwanese, I would say, Japanese Chinese people, because their politeness is really much just the same. And I would say that's probably reflected from the 40 years of Japanese occupation of Taiwan. So, go to Japan. If you haven't, you're missing out on something. It has lots of volcanoes, lots of tourist attractions. Learn Japanese, because English won't get you far here. Anyway, I'd like to say thank you very much. Have an awesome time learning English, and just keep it up, mate. Okay, I'll leave it off here. Okay, bye bye.